And that's it lah. So we're not continuing this later, right? Continue this another day, right? Just to confirm. I mean, yep. Okay. Okay. My stream is up already. So who wants to join me? That's funny. Then you see how many echoes on my fucking hand. But anyway. Okay. Hey, Nekura, you wanna fuck it.
Nah, I not.
Okay. Okay, bye bye. Alright, it's time. Alright, just in time is AugustusCaesar versus Lovelace. Has borrowed precision design versus Tau Salonga. And I am here today with not one but two special friends. Firstly, of course, is my beloved over here, Zote. Say hi to Zote. Hey, Tami, what's up? Oh, I don't think I've seen you here before. Yeah. Say hi. So, firstly, say hi to Zote, and secondly, say hi to Iron Fox, who'll be joining me for today. Let me update the stream title for that as well. Uh,
Can chat hear me?
yeah, looks good. Okay, there we go. Hey, Utati's here, so what's up? And just let me toggle some stuff, and we should be good to go in just a second. And all right, let's do it. Okay, so HBPD, Augustus starting off with one double ice and a card in server one. Of course, as Utati has noted, uh, Augustus on PD. Is this the death of the Egg Infusion Sickles? I mean, I wouldn't go so far as to say that. I think Augustus did play PD at the New Year Showdown, the Man in the Moon's New Year Showdown, and did pretty well with it, ending up second after Janktivis. So he is not unfamiliar with this particular archetype. Uh, but I'm not as familiar with Lovelace and like the kinds of decks that she plays. But we do see here a Tau, and I do believe we have the deck list over here. Tau Salonga, Air Blades. Oh, Hermes Tau. Okay. Well, if no one else, then uh, I have some familiarity with this archetype. But but yeah. Do you have any thoughts as of this point? We have a Rashida going off.
Yeah, I was going to say it's a love letter to you, but the Hermes Tau seems quite standard. There's a Contaminate. The win con appears to be Conduit. The PD itself also looks really standard. the usual border controls and analytics.
Right. So wait, let me just check. Yeah. So yeah, we do see the two wraparounds, which I do believe was the tech that Augustus played at the New Year Showdown, the anti-march tech as it were. But okay, that's a double seamless. It's a turn 3 double seamless off-road. Okay, off to the races already as it were.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is the matchup where I think Hermes Tau could get a lot of value because PD just wants to slam scores. But if they start slamming scores before Hermes is down, then you don't get that value.
Greasing the palm in the PD deck is interesting. No fully up or anything to fuel it.
Oof.
Oof. Oh yeah, this is not a nice first ice to see if you're the Tau player. But what was I saying? Yes, greasing the palm. I do think like most of the PD aficionados, and wow, that is a paying through the just 5 credits for Angolo to break. That is not fun. But yeah.
I mean, if the read is Gatekeeper, that makes sense.
And it's a magnet, so 3 credit perfect to get in actually. We'll see what it is. If it's a Rashida, I expect that l0velace will be extremely disappointed. Tranquility. Ugh. Not great. But yeah, greasing the palm. I believe like Rotom Appliance has been like on some number of greasing versus some number of regolith, and the number is like still being debated. And I think a lot of it comes down to like how fast you want to be when you're playing the deck, right? Sometimes you just need to pump the brakes and take a couple of turns off to
No brakes, all gas.
yeah. I was saying pump the brakes, but there appears to be none of that happening here. It's just off-road, turn 3 off-road into turn 5 Lumino. Magnet going on R&D. Very sensible, I suppose. That's probably indicative that l0velace isn't interested in contesting this, because probably if not, you would see some other face down ice swapped for that wraparound. Because like hell if I'm paying 5 credits to break this thing more than once, you know. Surprising that greasing is
deal is Buzzsaw and Gatekeeper.
Yeah. Surprising that greasing is playing when lateral didn't. I suppose, but it was a pretty different time. I don't remember if lateral was ever in the same format as PD. I mean, I wasn't playing at the time, that's for sure. But I think that mostly just the combination of Trank Grid plus greasing is a good enough synergy to give enough gas in the tank for this HB archetype to go. And man, HB Ice is so busted. It's so busted. And there we go, Regolith. Yeah. I mean, Drafter. I mean, all these Resus versus Angola exactly. You know, could also just have a factor.
Interested in is what does greasing the palm usually like compete with in normal PD list? Like, what's the slot there?
The slot probably is it's the econ slot, right? But so the econ slots you're competing with are definitely not hedge fund. Hedge fund's just better. Most of the time it's going to be probably I want to say it's the greasing. Sorry, the greasing with the regolith, and okay, it's a Mavarus access, and I do think l0velace could have opted not to break all subs. In theory, this is the last run anyway. But it's not the biggest of deals. Yeah, 7C to break rock. Yeah, 5. Yeah, lots of crits, and I forget it is actually +2 because it's actually +2 because we are not playing kit. I've been casting way too many kit games recently, including yours, in fact.
I don't want to talk about it, man. Oh, those sparks were not cut.
Yeah. I mean, spark conservation. So it giveth and it taketh away. This time it taketh.
What I am interested in is the fact that Lovelace chose to pitch an overclock, which I think would be crucial in cracking this remote. Because like PD already at 4 and stuff, so you do have to respect it.
Yeah, so the 4 discards was yes, chip, contaminate, legwork, and overclock. I actually think the legwork is a more interesting discard than the overclock because I feel like the decision to leave the wraparound on the remote rather than switching it somewhere is indicates to me that Lovelace probably isn't interested in contesting this remote at all for the rest of the game. Which means that overclock is going on centrals, which is fine, and all, but you need to pair it with some kind of like permanent access solution, like a conduit that you can charge with this overclock. Speaking of charging conduit, contaminate also discarded. So
right, there's just so much gas that just got thrown out. Because my
yeah,
was just Lovelace may have had a Corroder in hand or something.
So cashing out the Regolith and installing another card on the Trank Grid. No fun in business going on this side of the board. Yep. Oh, and we are seeing. Okay, so Corroder deals with wraparound now. I wonder how long this has been in hand actually, and for how long it's been the plan, I should say. Okay,
Probably
so
since opening or turn 2.
so 6 credits for drafter. You hate to see it. 1 for a wraparound, much better. So 6 credits left. You still can pay through a skunk with clicks, which is very nice and of course well calculated. But it's a void, it's not a skunk. Of which I believe there are 2 in the deck. Just 1. That's a little bit unfortunate. And okay, so you can't go back, and Golo's already been used anyway, but you just Nuka, commission, fair enough. But it's a spin. Ooh, interesting.
What's your read on that innermost unrest dice? My money's on the border control.
Border control? It's a little bit hard to see. Oh, and we are over installing spin instead of firing it. So not even wanting to get Greasing or Rashida back.
Wraparound goes, okay.
Border control, I mean, maybe not. Hermes is down, okay. The namesake card of the archetype. Now, I mean, as everyone knows, there are, I mean, like immeasurable number of like combinations of holes that you can poke in corp servers with this kind of setup. And you see, a running R&D now. This is credit perfect to break everything. Yeah, it looks like it. Trying to top deck. Yeah, this okay. Yeah, if like a single access on the agenda there would have been quite crippling, even because like bouncing the face down in server 1, but a double seamless again. So this is the 3rd seamless, I believe. No, it was actually. Oh, because the second the luminal was scored with clicks and not with the luminal scored with clicks and saved the second seamless from archives. Interesting.
That was kind of terrifying. It could have been game ending.
That's very true actually. Yeah, and I think that's kind of on me for not realizing that the what was it? The luminal was scored with clicks, so there were 2 seamless. There was access to double seamless in hand, so there is the option for the Ikuwa fast advance. Of course, now you don't even need two seamless because any agenda, not just the Ikuwa, is the game right now. So Lovelace is still just trying to hit singles off of R&D. Looks like that is the play right now without having access to any other multi-access, as it were. But we said we have a conduit, so this overclock, I believe the last overclock. Yeah, the last overclock getting the first conduit counter. So Rashida going off, you notice that pre-res going on from Augustus to playing around any potential Hermes bounces of a single access. But as installing server 1, installing R&D, and with 21 credits, I think we're very close to the end of the game.
Might be a fast game one here.
Yeah, 13 minutes by my clock.
I was about to say Tao's about to stabilize here since you got the conduit and any agenda ping just bounces any install.
Yeah, and then I mean we've been talking, right, but the players have been playing at quite a speed. It's in a turn 11 and 40 minutes is pretty it's pretty speedy, and of course Tao is almost at the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
And we see a last click run and then just a make pop,
That's it.
which indicates that this is agenda in server 1, and that should be the game with one more seamless launch in hand. There we go. Architect deployment test, not even needed. GG. Wow, lightning fast from both players. Yeah. What's up, Aksu? Cute shark? Yeah, cute shark.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Yeah, I think this was basically PD just doing the PD thing. Tau, yeah, as you say, almost stabilized, but I think just the lining up of the first breaker being Angolo versus like exactly drafters and wraparounds, and even the code gate being magnet is not an easy break as well. It's a big of a problem.
I mean, honestly, the only code gate you might be okay to see is Gatekeeper. MIC and Magnet both suck from gold, to be honest, still.
Yeah. And what's up is you just missed game 1. It's been pretty lightning fast. All right.
Yeah, kind of rough that Hermes came out late because I believe Lovelace is on 3 of them actually, which
Yes.
is 9 influence.
Yes. So 3. I do think that is the proper number for like a Hermes Tau deck. You really need to get that synergy going. Like the faster you get the Hermes installed, the better. Like you need that consistency. But here we have the reverse matchup. Sable against PE. Not particularly familiar with which PE this is. You see Blood in the Water, Longevity,
I see Calvin Bailey and Moonpool.
Yeah. So yeah, this probably is Pailu's loud version of PE. And Sable looks like, I mean, nothing too special. This just basically is a Rex Sable. One flip switch, which is pretty nice against any Anansis, but nothing too special. The twinning, which we've come to expect as the multi-access of choice in not all, but the vast majority of Sable lists now. Yes. Very loud. You can hear the louds. It's so loud that it's echoing off in the chat.
Oh
But
god,
okay.
all the QT.
Yeah. So both players mulligan this. So just to take note, and Lovelace with the draw, install, and Augustus with the very fast Unity install, going down to only 2 credits. Okay, this is probably a good time for Lovelace to start pushing something in a remote server. What's the difference? Yeah.
No, just about the Unity install you mentioned, I don't really think Augustus has a choice because one thing Crimps are notoriously weak to is just ping damage, which P-Leg's putting out. They got no recursion.
Yeah, fair enough. But okay, so we do see, very fortunately for Augustus, has a Dirty Laundry on the archives mark, just to get that click back 5 credits, click back and 5 credits in the bank after that click 1 nuka. Still needs to find a way to dump 2 cards or having to discard at the end of turn. What's the difference between Loud and PS? I'm not familiar with that deck list. PS is an assets deck. Loud is just scoring this. That's a reasonable analysis. Well, wrong word. Just an overview of the decks. But okay, just install Crew Period, credit, discarding Wake Implant. And Rashida goes off. Very nice. Oh no, I've left my... I guess I got some more coconut water down here.
I think both players have a pretty decent start. And seeing 2 Mindscapings is a bit worrying.
Oh yeah,
Or
double
maybe-
double Mindscaping. Generally, the second one has a lot less value than the first, just because the cards that you're seeing, you have some knowledge of the cards you'll be seeing already anyway. By the way, I mean, the games have been moving so fast, I've barely had time to mention, but always remember to stay hydrated, friends. If normal water doesn't cut it, coconut water is just fine as well. Oh, it's a missed bones. Okay, so Augustus just forcing a spin rest and clicking for credits. Rongi Doge. Rongi Doge has definitely some of the deck names of all time. What did he name the Continental's winning deck? It was some abomination, the near of hub. Was it Have You Seen This Man or something like that? Like with the
I
Oppo
don't
research,
quite recall.
with the Oppo research on like overlay on his face, something like that. Yeah, Have You Seen This Man? That's correct. Yeah.
Quite clown card stacking up in Circle 1, actually.
Oh yeah. I almost forgot that we have a game to commentate. Yeah. And it has been install Ice Archives just to protect against the very prescient Archives Mark pre-install. But yeah, so install Nuka and just credits. August is struggling to find like permanent economy. We have a daily cast coming up, which will help a lot. But still, if this ever was a scoring window, you know, I imagine that l0velace will want to take it.
Yeah, it's just rough for Primary, where if they just join early breaker, they're forced to install like if House of Knives or like a Fuji goes out anywhere, you could just lose any way to compete with game.
For sure. Okay, HQ is the mark. Oh gosh, what the?
Big diversion.
Okay, so this is Vampy res. Definitely all this is gonna fire. I'm just curious what the calculus was for. The calculus was for clicking exactly for two credits, going to 4 credits before the diversion. Is there anything that is broken for exactly 4 credits of Unity and Gurupira?
Let me look through this list.
Interesting question.
4 credits gets through data loop.
Okay,
which
yeah,
stops the siphon.
Yeah, that's a good enough reason, I suppose. Okay, House of Knives is the access. You could you could steal this for 2 cards plus off Daniela and 1 net damage, but okay, no. Math, access, purge, and yeah, so I assume Augustus is making the decision to trash Daniela instead of House of Knives. You're paying 2 cards at random to the bottom of the stack, but with the PE on 0 credits, not much fear of reprisal, and of course Bones will take care of the trash cost for you, which is nice. Over install the House of Knives, very interesting.
That reads to me that there might be Tatibolo on archives, because if you had Tatibolo on, no, because Groupier still breaks through it regardless. Interesting overinstall bit.
I mean, entirely possible that server 1 is the second Spin Doctor.
Right, spin is a card. It is a card.
And Bankroll, okay. So we are finally seeing like the econ for Augustus come through a little bit. Oh. Okay, Augustus asking for a take back for the install. Okay. Okay, so full breaker suite up for Augustus. And reglyph. Ooh, that is a
Big
huge
regolith.
regolith in res. I mean, in context, it makes sense now that definitely you would value this over just the one point uh that the House of Knights is giving you, even if it is worth 3 additional net damage. And now all the eyes in the list is back to life, which is very nice for l0velace. So it's not even a safe archives run, even if this mark roll. But info bounty, Carpe Diem, okay. Augustus, no fear.
Thing is, before Echelon was out, Anemone and Anansi still provided some sort of threat, but now with Econ out, Info Bounty,
Yeah.
pretty much Sable's in control here.
Well, in control is a little bit of a strong word. There's still
Interestingly, this could be lethal if it's Anemone into 3 agendas in archives. Or Fuji.
yeah, anemone into Fuji, very common. I imagine if it's an anemone, Augustus might just do the prudent thing and jack out. Of course, you do lose like your info bounty and your Sable value, but it's better than dying. Oh, but no, it's just a pass.
Fuji 2 agendas, also lethal.
Yeah, so I mean, we do know that there is a. Oh, yeah,
So
yeah, that's it.
Well,
There's
there's a sting.
yeah, there's a stick.
Yep.
It's GG.
Jeez.
GG. Turn 7. Well, that was a fast series. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 damage of archives agendas. Yeah, and easy way to close the game. Just jump agendas in the archives, and let the runner kill themselves. Simple enough. But okay, I think that might be the fastest series I've ever casted, like in my entire uh history of casting Netrunner, like ever since I started last year with the AMTs. Time left in the stream for Jai to get a game of Eternal Mati in. Excuse me, Utati. I understand that I somehow have become president of the Mati fan club, the unbanned Mati fan club, but no, I still don't condone any of that kind of stuff. But yeah, yeah.
What I do like about Loud is you can't just, like, let's say I'm on Multi-Loop, right? I can't just ignore agendas I am because I see the list is on Moonpool, so that's always an FA threat that's live as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, for sure you can't just let archives stay face down forever. That's for sure. But of course, the prudent thing, you have to be prepared for some amount of damage incoming, and evidently,
right.
as we see here, 4 cards in HQ, 4 cards sorry in the grip was nowhere near enough. All right, and yeah, I mean, this game took like 10 minutes or less compared to the last game. So yesterday I casted a game of PE against Hoshiko Mulch, and that one lasted like almost an hour. This one about 20% of that. Oh, Scoops alert. Excuse me. Wait. Yo, Yutati, you're not gonna lead me on, right? Is there something happening?
I'll take
No,
off and
sure.
let you know.
What is happening?
What is this community team lead recruitment thing going on here?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's a very important article. I would have something to say about that, but it definitely no scoops here. I don't think. My Fight Night PD game was 50 minutes. Oh yeah, you played against who was it? It was It was Kikai, wasn't it? How did it go? Yo, okay. What is going on here?
Wait, actual scoops.
Actual scoops? You're kidding me, Utati? Really? Announcing revolution without rehearsal. Damn! Damn! Yo, Lip Part 2! Lip 2, yo! Alright, Tammy, BIB gonna add a scoop to the community team description. Chief, you got it. Get on it. I'm right behind you. But anyway, revolution without rehearsal. The revolution will not be televised. As the Automata Initiative posts to strip barriers of the rights inches ever closer to becoming law, protests in Brazil reach a fever pitch. Will the National Congress listen to the will of the people or crush the protests with violence? With every megacorp stepping in to protect their own interests and make use of the chaos, desperate times are leading to desperate measures. Arizona's art reaches a bigger audience than ever. Mercury's imperative to protect their people is put to the test, and across the nation, all are called to decide just how far they are willing to go. Damn, okay. Well, we have a card fan. Burner, Shaper Run event, Run HQ instead of breaching. Reveal 3 cards in HQ at random. Add 2 of them to the top and or bottom of R&D. Huh. Yeah, this is kind of like a hand, right, Utati? You're not wrong. Okay, Sebastião Souza Pessoa, activist organizer, Zero Link. All right. We have no idea what this does. This
Wayland
is
5-3.
a Wayland, probably a Wayland 5-3, new operation subtype. More threat cards, a 10 cost ice. Okay. Some people are going to be happy about that, I suppose. Yeah, relative of Eru. I mean, I'm not sure if we know what the specific relation is. Yeah, Strike Fund guy, correct. 2 new academics. First ever card with executives is up. I'm sure the executive search firm stands will like that. New runner win condition. Okay. Weren't they talking about this on the... I was listening to the Neon Static podcast just today, earlier today. And yeah, they did mention that they wanted to see new runner win cons, and what a coincidence, you know. New mythic ice. Okay, that's not worrying at all. 2 influence neutral event. Huh. Buyer band's not enough. Buyer band is not enough. All right.
The runners get super shallow borehole.
Super shallow borehole. Just grab a shovel and like strike the earth and hit it twice, and we are good. We're good.
Just looking at this fan a bit more, we see illicit AP NBN Codegate. That has operation is a double, which is interesting. Also, which is spooky.
It is at least a double. We don't know if it's a triple.
True, that is a very... Let me zoom in on that. Let me do the CSI enhance.
Zoom in enhance. All right, you get right on that. It says 2 new academics can't wait to reduce runner heads again. Please no. Please no. If another Jinteki card gets printed that puts a power counter per turn, that's spooky as hell.
Dang, that Jinteki Ice is perfectly positioned to cover if it's a double or triple. Well played.
It's almost as if it was calculated. Yeah, but illicit code NBN code gate something HQ. It looks like end the run if there are more cards in HQ than in a grip, something like that.
That makes sense if the first sub is do net as well then.
Because it's AP ice. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, an NBN code gate that does net damage? Really? Yeah. And Jiggly X has to be the 10 coster. Quite possibly, yeah.
You can finally play increased drop rates in your R+ decks, Jai.
You're kidding me, right? Wait, this doesn't even say give a tag on it. Why would I play in R+? Come on. Come on now.
Because I don't see you playing any other NBN ID. What, you gonna tell me you're on GameNet?
Okay, yeah, I mean, Utati, you may be right. This looks like the 10 cost Uh, give the runner a tag, probably. Do 3 net damage, and it's probably, I mean, just judging by the size of the. I don't know how many subs this thing has. It's either 3 or
It's got
4.
at least 3 because you see Destroyer, there's a trash sub in there somewhere.
Sure. Wow, okay. And Wayland, we assume the 5/3. Really hate having to install ice on HQ against Shaper. Nah, it's fine. Just let your hand just put all the cards in your hand at the bottom of the deck. I'm sure it'll be okay.
So based on context clues, l0velace might be relating to expendable stuff. Caring about operations and looking at
yeah.
the 5/3,
Move them as
my guess is says moving cards from archives to HQ, so after you expend, you get to recur them.
Okay. Yeah, it's got this agenda, place 2 power counters on it, something like that.
Place 2 agenda counters, hosted agenda counter, recur.
Possible.
Also relieves spin pressure as well. That's interesting.
Quite possible. So excited for Burner. I mean, it's a really interesting card. I think Shaper run events definitely interesting. And what is going on? This is just basically, I assume the art is Arisana spray painting the outside of some HQ building.
Well, given that she's on flare text, yes, but it's probably like she's hacking their light screen LED display out front or something.
Sure. I mean, it doesn't have to be physical spray paint, right?
Yeah, but that's the idea. What else? I was about to say something, I forgot. Yeah, I'm just interested about Thunderbolt Armaments, the new HB subsidiary. Do you think it's another core damage ID or something else?
I hope not. Damn. Compilations and filtering process for separating metal alloys. Okay, interesting. Given that these look like barrels of things. Something agenda card you are. Something agenda card you are accessing? Question mark. Film critic vibes. Okay, maybe not. But okay, I see the credit symbol on a crim program, which probably makes me think it's gonna get imported into Anak.
And trash this card to access additional cards? Question mark.
That's entirely possible, actually. Yeah. When trash a card. Oh my god, we got scoops on stream, y'all. Thunderbolt Armor is literally just HP Cronus Protocol. Long have we waited. If there's 3 power counters, trash this to gain money and add.
There's
it
no
says something.
way they reprinted Chronos as Thunderbolt.
You would expect.
Like, look me in the eye and tell me you want that when you access a double installed Hendrix, like 2 Hendrix just staring at you.
Okay, wait. So wait, this corporate something, probably a corporate hospitality. I don't know. Assuming it's a double. Gain 6 credits and play an archive mem. Would you play an archive mem for an archive mem for +2 creds, +1 click? That's an interesting choice. It is 2 influence as well, which archive mem was as well before it got banned.
Of course, we're assuming it's archive mem, and there's an upside. There's like a higher ceiling and a lower floor. The higher ceiling is it's just install from archives, which would be kind of disgusting, and the lower floor is you shuffle something from archives into R&D.
Oh yeah, that sounds bloody awful for a +2 creds double, you know.
But I could see the install angle being a thing.
Yeah. Oh, it's shuffle. If it's a shuffle from archives into R&D, I mean we probably assume that this card is gonna move cards from archives into some other zone. Maybe like good grief, if it's like a install a card from archives, that would be quite. That I can't even think of the implications, you know.
I mean, we were talking about lateral expansion earlier, and here you have lateral restore.
Lateral growth, lateral restore.
Because restore is the one that installs from archives into like thing, and then you remove all other copies, right?
Yes, that is correct. What additional art scoop was that? Oh, okay. Okay, is it here? The Kentucky. Okay, I'm gonna leave the story for people to
No
read on their
worries.
own time. I'm not gonna read bedtime stories not at this hour. Commodity rounder. Oh, it's the banner. Huh, damn. Is there a way to? I mean, we can see it from here. Okay, that looks like this is obviously either a Jinteki or an Anak card. It's probably an Anak connection, I think. Yeah, the banner doesn't go on the story itself. I mean, it's odd. Yeah, can't. Yeah, we'll read the story. We'll read the
Let
story
me
off
see if I
stream.
can pull that image real fast. You entertain stream a moment.
All right. Okay, I was not expecting today to be the day where RWR announcement dropped. Revolution without rehearsal. That's a banger of a name, I can say.
So first
Yeah.
things first is the image is titled "Bring Them Home Header.png," so that immediately makes me think it's Anarch. Of course, it could be Jinteki knowing what a Teos flavor is, but I'm leaning to Anarch.
Bring Them Home is not the name of the story. Very interesting. Yeah. Anyway.
Which is why.
Yes. Yes. Somebody is taking that damage intentionally or otherwise. Or voluntarily or otherwise. Exactly. I think. If it's a Jinteki or Anak card, it is definitely intentional. The question is whether who is the one inflicting, right?
Corporate needs you to find a difference between this picture of Zero and House of Knives.
Same logo. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is the same graffiti that we see on Burner. So Ari's been here, that's for sure. That being said, I'll probably eat my hat if this is a Shaper card just because of the graffiti connection. Ain't no way. What's up, Gro? You just missed the round. It was like less than half an hour total. All right. I guess the one downside is that RWR is a lot more of a mouthful to say than lip2. Like I'm fine with saying TAI, but RWR kind of doesn't roll off the tongue as nicely.
RAR. I mean, I think
Rar.
most people would call it Revolution. Or RAR,
Possibly,
I guess, if
yeah.
NFC
Yeah.
is pushing that angle.
Just say raw, it's fine. Is that an official NSG statement? Just gonna talk about the whole thing as statement. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fine. I think at least for the time being, I will probably continue calling it lip2 just because it's easier to say. But okay. Wait, when do previews start? In March. Sometime in March. Soon TM. That's a whole nother month. Really? Wow. We got 1 month if this is all the scoops we got for 1 month. Okay. We gotta get the zoom and enhance the CSI department on this straight away.
I am way ahead of you and letting you know that it's thin pickings.
Could also pronounce it as RWR. I guess. I'm not sure. Just all 7 cards in an hour. Yeah. I mean the magnifying glass sickles are all over this already, I'm sure. But yeah, wow, that was a nice way to cap off the stream, I guess. That looks like all the news. Is there a reason? Wait, hold up. Wait, this wasn't the same. This wasn't the same breaking news page which we had like 5 minutes ago. This was like here.
What are you talking about? That was always in front.
You are not gaslighting me on my own stream. I will not allow it.
I was gonna do a gaslight joke already. Okay, yeah, no,
That
was not there.
How goes stream, Augustus? Yes. If you didn't realize, Lip2 got announced while you were getting flatlined. Then.
Also, someone has pointed out that there is bold text
On the
Wayland 5.3, so it could be a CPI card or something, perhaps.
Sure. But wouldn't it be? I mean, it says place 2 something, right? I mean, if you assume it's place 2 agenda counters on it, then the next line should be the bold text of what to do with the agenda counters. Hosted agenda counter something something.
I'm just checking if that takes an entire line though. Let me go look at Atlas real fast.
Yeah.
Also, fun fact: I think Sebastian's the dude on the strike fund art.
Oh, I mean that just makes sense. Yeah. I mean it's the perspective, and he's obviously not wearing the same clothes, I want to say. This looks more like a
Lago art.
Lago. Yeah, Lago for sure. Okay, yes. This is, I mean, him. This is definitely him, but also definitely not wearing the same clothing. The mustache is a dead giveaway, you know. And it's him on the flavor text. So
yeah. So hosted agenda counter takes nowhere near a whole line. So this is some other bold text nonsense going on.
Okay, so it could be as in, if you imagine, like as Utati says, possibly a champion champion card, something champion, CHAMPION. The text kind of does fit. Love to sell my wife to a pawn shop. Oh, okay. That's a mental image. This is if Sebastian, if I assume that's how you pronounce it, if it's gonna be a pawn shop that can ends up having something to do with tags, and I assume there's gonna be some synergy between him and Eru. I would hate to see. I mean, that is it's like, oh man, that's just rough.
I can't believe you, as the R+ player, hating to see a deck that wants to go tag me.
I don't know. Sorry, honey, my Tamagotchi is upset. I'm gonna have to put you in the bin. Utati, you are such a sicko. I gotta say, you are such a goddamn sicko. But yeah, this is the so this is the spread. Okay, it is an ambulance. I suspected. It suspected it was an ambulance, but okay. Yo, this guy has a QR code. This guy's a clone.
Yep, I was about to point that out as well.
Yeah, he has a QR code on the back of his head, which means he's a clone, which means that this is probably a Jinteki card. Considering the head
card, because the entire lore about this is Brazil wanting to free your stimulants, right? Stimulants.
Androids, yes.
But no, this is a Jinteki card. Look what's in her hands.
Yeah, it's exactly it's handcuffs. I was gonna say there's no way this is an Ana card, because I don't think an Ana could be trying to handcuff a clone.
Oh, it's the Ateo operative masquerading as a public service worker.
Yeah, it's the oh you look hurt. Let me put you in this ambulance, and then sorry, we're taking you to Jinteki HQ. You're you're back with us now, etc. etc. Uh, the the door slams shut, and the hood goes over the head, and that's it. That's the last thing you see. This is not the same. This is surely not the same dog as in Wheels, correct? No way.
Perhaps.
Okay, it could actually be. Shit, it could actually be. Uh-oh. And Arab wouldn't hang up a clone him. I mean, fair, but it doesn't
I
seem.
mean, have you seen the art and story of Sacrificial Clone?
Yeah, I mean, Kolava, you are not wrong. You are not wrong, but this is definitely probably not the theme that they've gone for Anak in this cycle, but who knows? Same kind of dog that all over Brazil. Oh yeah, fair enough. It's just like a street hound, a very inquisitive street hound, that's for sure. But yeah, story with attached is a Jinteki operative taking someone away. I will take your word for it because I've not read it yet because we've been just talking here. But yeah, I think that should be all since the posts. Yeah, that's all the new posts for today, and I mean I find it extremely unlikely that that there'll be more scoops or anything tomorrow. They did say March and all, but yeah, I think I will be back tomorrow for another cast. This one is, I think, unscheduled. Let me check the timetable. Do I have it here? Damn, it's not here. Yeah, I don't think this is on the timetable yet. Yeah, so soccer is covering tomorrow. Is Let me just pull this up. Yeah, so we are currently here, Wednesday 7th. Soccer is covering. It doesn't say. There's okay. There are two matches going on tomorrow. Soccer probably looks like we'll be covering them both. I can't make it. I've got work, unfortunately. But I do believe in the evening will be the decider match between Unbanned and QTM. The score is I believe 2-2 now. So this will be the decider. It will be Ateya against Sable. Ateya against no, that can't be right. Ateya against Hoshiko. That's right. Yeah. There's also some scrap playing R plus and Hoshiko. You mean this guy? Ugh. Ugh. What the? You gotta be kidding me. Who would do such a thing?
Rolled Tag Mizaya as R plus Ansu. Come on, man. Just crack open that monster, take the W, and carry on.
Yeah. Wait, how come you get to play against Tag Mizai and I get to play against Lu? God damn.
The universe has ordained your fate.
Life is not fair. Life is not fair. Life is also life also gives all my Thule opponents double riot suppression. That's super not fair. Okay, I guess I should be brave and just take the clicks, right? I gotta start this.
Yeah, we're always only on 2 Oppo. You just take clicks and pray to go to whatever god you believe in.
Yeah, I mean, come on, the game there was like 2 gaslights went off. It was so scary.
Yeah, no, that was terrifying. I had 2 Oppos, but no, I had distributors in the place for it. But the Thule is always fun to play, and I'm sure Ansu agrees.
Yeah, for sure. I think I haven't played any games on the Thule myself, but I've like talked to enough people that are Thule sickos, which that I feel like I could play the deck like reasonably just by osmosis,
You could just point at me and say my name. It's okay.
No, I mean it's not just you. Everyone knows Santa built the deck, etc. etc. But yeah, yeah, I think. But yes, I should be around tomorrow evening. I think if all goes well, for the decider match between Unbanned and QTM. But other than that, that should be all for this stream. So once again, thanks for listening to me ramble on and on. And of course to Fox for staying up here as well. And that should be all, and we'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Maybe. Thanks everyone once again. Remember, stay hydrated and always be running.